All right, here we go. Another day. Another day here. We're making something happen. Donuts 277. Who are all these people? Did I pick the wrong? Why am I looking at the other team? I'm not really sure, but Nico, Mordekaiser, Brand, Urgot, and Jinx. And over here we've got a Gragas, a Yone, a Jace. Oh, wow. An Ezreal and also a Yasuo. So we're going the brothers. Fight with me, brother. And then a Gragas and a Jace. Okay. Let's see how this goes. We're on a 157 spectator delay. This means we're going to be here a while. $140. So you figure as you look at this, I mean, I assume Ezreal is your ADC, but it might not be. He might be support, which is kind of weird. Yasuo can go bot, and maybe he's the ADC. Jace is typically a mid or a... he's also played top some, but I don't think he ever does jungle. Gragas is normally top, so I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what's happening here. We're just going to have to wait and see what's going on. This team seems a little more makes sense. Jinx, Brand, bot. Urgot top. Mord, well, maybe it's Brand mid and Urgot top. I don't know. Nico jungle. Boy, this is the challenge. Hey, we'll be right back. Yeah, I don't know. So got interrupted there, phone call, but we got it sorted out. Let's take a look here back in the pregame screen. 7 seconds left. You just never know. You just never know what people are going to do in this game. Blind pick, so they definitely didn't want to get in a situation where they couldn't get what they wanted. And so, you know, you just don't know. They're picking this whole thing intentionally, and it seems a little odd. Look at all that junk behind me. I think I should clean all that up. Anyway, all right, let's take a look. Urgot, I don't care about that. Urgot, level 6. Your Mord, no mastery. Nico, no mastery. Brand, level 5. Jinx, level 4. Ezreal, no mastery. Gragas, no mastery. Yone, level 6. Jace, level 5. And your Yasuo, level 7. 41,000, almost 42,000 mastery points, and level 7. All right, hey, that happened quick. Now let's see if the thing will actually load. Come on now. You can do it. Come on, Riot client. Oh. It's so annoying. There we go. Hey, we're back. Okay. All right, so let's see where everybody goes now. This is odd. Let's see how this whole odd arrangement is going to work. All right, so already you see a Brand, Jinx, Nico. So Nico is jungle, I assume. Did she take Smite? I didn't actually even check. Let's see, Nico did take Smite. So Nico's your jungler, and Jace took Smite, so Jace is going to go in the jungle. Okay, interesting. And then obviously you got a Jinx and a Brand bot. Urgot mid. haven't seen Urgot played mid very often, and then a Mord top. Those are really, traditionally it seems like more both top laners, but so be it. Red team decides to ask for some help on the blue buff, and the blue team is set up on the bot for their red buff. Yasuo goes and parks it. Jace runs into the river to get some vision, I suppose, and then is going to now retreat. Nico, because you had both the Jinx and the Brand go to this bottom gap in the bottom river, and so that kind of forced the Nico to go get vision. So it will be red buff to start. Jinx taking some damage from that red buff monster. Ninja Peach going to lane. So bot lane, we're running the brothers. So we're doing the brothers bot. Fight with me, brother. So it's a Yasuo Yone. Bot. That's a lot of damage that Ball Yeet was just taking right there. Let's see, what did he take? He took, so that's attack speed. They both took attack speed. Big shot. Nothing doing. Need a little more volume. Turn the music down. That music anyway. A little more game volume. Alright. Big trades happening, jumping forward. That might be it. Is he going to heal? Has to flash away. And that's going to be it for Ball Yeet. No. First blood. Knock up. The two of them are in the area. They're both going to have to get back. They do get the kill on the Jinx. Still in the area. Bones in, doesn't care. Still wants to stay and fight. Both of them are low. What did they take? Let's see if I can move these guys around. That's going to help me a little bit to make sure I can find these fellas. Ezreal mid. Jungle. Yep, that's it. So they both have burned their flash and their ignite. So they're just staying and working with what they got. Ninja Peach in the jungle, very low health. And yeah, that didn't go well. Shots forward. And they're going to have to retreat. No, they do take care of the Brand. Is Ball Yeet going to get away? No. The Bones in needs to get back. There's a slow and a rocket. One more takes a tower shot and he's going to live. 2 tower shots on the Jinx. She wanted that kill, something bad. And he gets free with, I don't know how much health, but very low. What's happening in the mid lane? Mid lane right now, pretty even. Oh no, I need to move that. Sorry, it might not be pretty even. It's an Urgot in the mid. It's Nico in the jungle. It's a ADC there. So no, Ezreal so far doing good work in the mid lane, up by 9 CS over the Urgot. Some trades happening, but you can see the Urgot healing back. So where's Perry just trying to work some poke? He is getting low on mana. Bot lane again. Pretty volatile. Jinx has been OP for a while. Ninja Peach tried to come, force the Mord under tower. Not enough to kill him. Gragas now goes back to farm. Has he based yet? He has not. It'd be good if he could quickly push this wave under tower and base to match the base from the Mord. I don't know how quickly Gragas can, I don't know how quickly he can wave clear, but he needs to take this last wave. He really shouldn't back now. If he's got whatever he's got to do this quickly. Push this under tower and then get back. Mid lane. Jace jungling. Bottom lane fight breaks out. Can they take care? Gotta dash back. It's a 3v2. There's a slow. It does land, but not enough. They get under tower. Nico bases. Gragas, where is he going? Is he going to help fight in the mid lane? They're going to do a 3v1 in the mid lane. He's got to stop him right now. Blasts him back. He dashes forward, and that's not enough. And yeah, that's a lot of wasted time and effort. He should have just backed. Big shots from the Brand, causing a lot of trouble. Ball Yeet dashes forward. Here it is again. Wind wall. Forces him back. Bones in. Is going to have to return. He does. Dashes forward. Nothing. Shot from the Brand. He's going to dash forward. Ball Yeet. Now has to get back. Is he going to die? No, he heals. Is he going to live? He does. And they take care of the Jinx. They take care of the Brand. And that's a 3v1 with the help from your jungler. Takes it to 4-1. And what? A 2,000 gold lead for the red team. A TP in from the Brand means that he's going to be able to take some of this. If I was the Jinx, I would be very upset as to why he's pushing that hard. Last hit, that's fine, but you should not be pushing this hard. You're just taking CS away from your ADC. But, you know, obviously Brand either doesn't care or doesn't know. A lot of vision from the red team around Drag. Gragas letting people know that the Mord is gone. The Mord now walks into lane. All back now to kind of status quo. Just back to farming traditional lanes. Pushed under tower. Should be able to take this pretty much for free. They do. Oops, not Q. They're not really splitting CS. They didn't take... I guess they did take a support item. The Yone did. Yasuo in an awkward position at the moment. I guess he has his wind wall, yeah, so he can just walk around that wind wall. That makes sense. Good play. Dashes forward. Stretch has to go back. Clear that way. Big shot from the Brand as they bounce back and forth. Both of them, it looks like the Yasuo has his smite at the moment. That's a lot of mobility with the ability to flash forward and then hit your smite. Or not your smite, excuse me, your ignite. Forced back, the Gragas. Trying to have a trade. Now he's going to dance. He's going to dance on him. Watch out. 33-36. He is trailing slightly in CS. That barrel doesn't do much damage. Jace coming down, trying to help. But it's not going to be enough. Because they're going to be able to get under tower. Big shot, but he's going to take one from the tower. It's another rocket from the Jinx. Still staying and fighting. Gragas trying to fight off the Mord. Nico now coming into the area. Ninja Peach tries to get vision and has to run back around. There's a shot forward, and Ninja Peach is one more shot from that Nico, and he's dead. Nico, though, in an awkward situation. Laid down the chompers. And goodbye, Nico. Oh, the ult from the Jinx, and the Jace overstayed his welcome. And now it's a 1-for-1. Ball Yeet flashes forward. Is that an ignite? And goodbye. Oh, no. No, you ain't getting away. There's the flash. It was a dash forward followed by the flash. And that was just too oppressive. The movement locked down that Jinx, unable to get away. Used everything to try to do it. Thank you. Throw it away. But it's just too much. You know, an interesting comp, obviously, in the bottom to go with Yone and Yasuo. But you get it. You get why it can work. If you're the Jinx, really, everything was going well. why you continue to stay in that and fight really makes no sense. You know, you got the kill on the Jace. It was a 1-for-1. Just should have realized that she needed to sit under tower and just apply some poke. You get yourself exposed and those two guys are going to end you. Hoping that they can get a plate here. They do in the bottom lane. Urgot forces the mobility out of the Ezreal. Ezreal now trying to remove some vision. Urgot on the way does remove that vision. Has to take the long way. Urgot is there. Don't run into it. Another mobility spell from the Ezreal to get away. Shot taken from tower on the Urgot. And this might be a time you could jump him. Let's see what this Ezreal does. Forced under tower, it's great. Taking a few. Right there. Oh, that was your combo right there. You had a window. He's going to go ahead and pull back and base. That's a good decision. Gragas again throwing barrels forward. Up considerably. 52-46, but the health advantage at the moment is the major difference. There's a barrel that goes forward. Another shot. It explodes a little slow. Bottom lane. Red team calling all in, but decides to base. Is he going to get away? Jinx, he wants to avoid that rocket from the Jinx. There's really ball yeet. As long as he can dodge it, he's cool. So he dodges the skill shot from the Brand, hoping that the rocket doesn't come in from the Jinx. They take another plate. Jace now coming around. There's the Chompers. Got to avoid him. He does. Big shot. And goodbye, Jinx. One more. Yes, that's it. And the Brand, he flashes away. Tower shot. Bones in. That is just unfair. The mobility advantage is oppressive. Calling Dragon? No, they're going to run right past it. Urgot pushing under tower. Ezreal did die in that exchange. We missed it. Jace trying to come forward. Got to be careful. One more from the tower. And that's a good play from the Jace to come into the mid lane and push the Urgot back under tower after he had given that damage and let the tower do the work. Escaped. It was close, but still good play. Jinx coming into lane with the Brand. Level 7, level 8. Missed on the slow for the Bones in. They are full health. Doesn't seem to bother him. Tornado knockup. Doesn't land. Just slows down some of the minions. You can see 94-56 is the CS lead. Here it is, and destroyed. And the Jinx, as they were going for the Brand, they both committed, but the Jinx was sitting on the edge of that fight and doing damage, and it was enough to get that double kill. Takes her to 4-4-0 in an 0-4-3 Brand. 5-1-2 Yone. 2-2-5 Yasuo. Ezreal now returned back to lane. Down a level on the Urgot. Up 112-92 in CS. Down a kill. There's a jump forward from the Urgot. Takes some damage on the tower. Gotta force that Urgot to do some damage to you so that he's forced back. Again, Jace trying to come into the mid lane, and Urgot's just going to retreat under tower. Top lane, another fight breaking out in the bush. Are they going to go toe-to-toe? There's a pullback and a big bonk. Barrel knocks the Mord away. Now he's going to take some tower shots. Two is all it is. 007 fairly low, needs to base. Is he threatening? Here comes the pullback. You got to see it. Another shot from the tower. Jace is in the lane. Uses his flash. Can the Jace slow him down? He's too fast. There he jumps forward. That is a slow. Big bonk. Here comes the barrel. That might be it. No, he detonates it too early. but a pew pew from the Ninja Peach, and watch out, that's a shots fired without a doubt.
Shots fired. Suspect down. Request EMT immediately.
Great kill again from the Jace. Couple of good ganks. Well, one was actually more a tower defense. The other one was a gank from the Jace in the last couple minutes here. Ezreal still fighting with this Urgot. There's his mobility to jump forward. Missed. Jace now. The shot slows him down. Slows him. They jump forward, but that's going to be it. He's going to get away. And he's just too tanky. He's able to withstand. Jumping forward. Big shots. There's the Chomper. 3v2 in the bottom lane. They've got to pull back. Dashing forward. Bones in and goodbye. But what can he get done? He can. It's too much. The ball yeet comes forward to try and deal with it and takes down the Jinx, but that 2v1 after the fact was more than he could take. Jace comes to lane. Got to take the Nico. The Nico is super low, but look at all that damage, and oh my gosh, Nico. Good gracious. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Pull back. Big bonk. 007 barrel. Tries to explode him away. Another one on his head. And lives. You know, the top lane, so incredibly boring. Ezreal, is he going to get away? There's the dash. Using his mobility to try and escape. Urgot is one of those champs that it's like when you're fighting a wrestler, right? You can't let him get a hold of you. Urgot gets a hold of you, you are in trouble. Bottom lane, again, like I said, very volatile in the bottom lane. 3-3 and 5 and a 5-2 and 3 against a 4-5 and 2, 2-4 and 1. There is that knock-up on the Jinx, but no follow-up.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
9 and 10 against a 9 and 10. Nice dodge from the Bones in. Red team tower taken care of by the Urgot. 8-3. Now cut the lead to just about 1,000, maybe 1,500 gold. Top lane, here's a fight breaking out. 00 has to get back. The Nico is there. Drops his barrel, it's not enough, and the Nico's in the bush, and he can't take care of it. And that Nico is becoming a problem. 2, 1, and 3, 100 CS, but she is doing a ton of damage. This lane phase is over, and the two bottom laners remaining, continuing to fight, keeping the blue bottom laners there. At some point, I feel like you rotate. Probably send the Yone to the mid lane, and Yasuo, if he wants to continue to stay and CS, but he's doing fantastic. I mean, he's 125.83. Wind wall. Nico is in the area. They have really nowhere to go because they don't have the tower to help them. Brand trying to get some poke. Doesn't land. The Mord now in the area as well. Very low on health. Can they dash forward and deal with him? I'm not sure. But he is baiting them without a doubt, asking them to come. Misses it. Where's Perry? Deals with the Urgot. They're forced under tower. There's a slow. Jace now coming into the area. He is isolated. Has to retreat under tower. There is a slow. Landed. Dashes forward. Can they deal with it? No. They might still get. No. Goodbye, Jace. And goodbye, Yasuo. And goodbye, Yone. Excuse me. I guess the Yone either based on his own or died earlier. I'm not really sure. But now 12-16. I didn't catch that. The gold lead continuing to be chipped away. Bones in, dashing forward. That's an ult. Needs to get back. Continues to fight. Deals with the Jinx. Can he take care? No. Too much damage. He's going to dash forward this time. What a poke from the Brand. And if the Bones in was able to dodge that, that Brand was dead. Pushes the wave forward. 17-12. Blue team turret destroyed. That is in the top lane. So, as I say, top lane a little boring, but in the end, won by the Gragas. 0-1-0 and a 1-2-1 Mord. So boring. 93-72 is the CS count. Urgot decides to come into the top lane to help take this tier 1 tower. Barrow goes forward and does basically no damage on the Urgot. Does absolutely none. Mord is now rotating bottom. So they might have called that. He's taken a bunch of damage, or he's giving a bunch of damage to the tower, but forced back with the barrel. Really all this is now is just defense. Ezreal rotating to the top. Mord now is here. Pull back. That's a huge shot. Gragas is going to have to get back. Drops his barrel. What can he do? He's taking so much damage. Like I say, you just can't let the Urgot get a hold of you, and that's exactly what happened. Missed, luckily. Good dodge. Forces him back. Now he's got a base. He has no choice. Bones in is in the area. It's too much damage. Ninja Peach shot forward, doesn't do the damage, got a turn. What can they get done here? Can they deal with the Urgot? They really have got to take the Urgot first. Now it's down to the Nico. Look at that damage. Goodbye to the Jace, and the Nico gets away scot-free, and she, as I say, is a problem. 3-2-5, 131 CS. Just doing so much damage. And crowd control for her is impressive. The Jace 7-5-7, and doing a good job up on CS. But man, that Nico, when she gets a hold of people, causes some serious issues. The Jinx survives that fight with the Yasuo. It was close. Gets out by the skin of her teeth, and she's gonna base. You got a 4-5-6 Yasuo, a 6-3-4 Yone, 3-2-1 Ezreal, 7-5-7 Jace, 0-1-0 Gragas. Gragas now bases. Jace coming back. No, Gragas decides to stay. Barrel forward. Boy, it's just, he has really poor wave clear. The Gragas. I assume he's building all like tanky stuff. Everfrost, yes. Boots, okay. Oh, so he's trying to do some AP stuff. I got you. Mord in the area. Gragas now circling around to try to join the fight. Bones in, coming into the jungle. They do lay down a warning for the Jinx because she is all by herself. The Nico is in the area. The Brand circling around. The Bones in could get caught here. I don't think so. He gets away. Now they're going to group up. It's a 2v2, but you have all of these with Gragas out of the fight. That is a terrible route, and that's it. Goodbye to the Ezreal. And that they were going to get a pinch on somebody. That was obvious, and it ended up being the Ezreal. They don't know right now. The Jace is getting chased. It's going to come down to be a 4v3. Jace doesn't realize they're behind him. Dashes forward, taking a lot of damage from the tower. Doesn't realize here comes the rest of the blue team. Goodbye, Jace. Is the Ball Yeet going to be able to get away? There's no way the Yone gets away. The Ball Yeet, he doesn't have the mobility he needs. And once again, Urgot, if he gets a hold of you, he's so hard to get away from. And that is just superior team play from the blue team to take now just a 1 death deficit. And they actually took the gold lead. It's tied up. Here's the damage on the Gragas. Is he going to be able to get away? No. Goodbye, Gragas. Ezreal tries to lay the ult to push him back. It's a 5v1. Ezreal has got to be careful here. Can't die. Yone is coming back to the fight. Jace coming back to the fight. Good gracious. There it is. Yeah, the Jace gets forward, just takes so much damage under the tower. The Nico, you gotta kill the Nico. Nico gets away. Once again, there's another tower shot. Goodbye, Urgot. That's a big deal. That finally forces the blue team back. Big shots! Oh my goodness. The Nico. You weren't able to kill her. She comes back to hurt you. A lot of that, though, had to do with the Mord. 23-21. The blue team has taken that lead. And it's team fight time. And at the moment, the blue team much more effective in that team fight. And so much of it has to do with Nico. The damage that she's doing is crazy. Her crowd control is impressive. You know, you wonder if the Yasuo Yone bot, you know, if the issue here, right, is you don't have that ADC that's able to sit back and to do that damage, and so you got the Jinx that's able to follow up with the Nico who can do that crowd control. So I don't know. I don't know if this is going to shake out or not, but it's in the team fights thus far, they have not proved the red team that they can do a better job. So now they got to try, you know, that they have the team comp to be able to do a better job. So now you're kind of in a weird situation where you got to try to catch people isolated, like right here. Oh, good gracious. Goodbye, Yone. Jinx, big shots. Oh, no. Oh, no. Double kill from the Jinx, plus the damage and the ult going forward from the Brand. Like I say, just don't know that the blue team has an answer in those team fights. The front line is not enough, and there's no follow-up with the big damage. Game started so well. 27-21 trailing. Trailing now by 4,000 gold. Taking another tower, the blue team. Urgot splitting. The Yasuo dashes forward. Can he deal with the Urgot? Takes a couple tower shots, but really shrugs them off. There's a knockup. Another tower destroyed. And the inhib done. Jace tries to jump forward. See, that's part of the problem. He jumps forward, and then he gets CC'd, and it's just too much. There you go. Red team, they do take care of the Jinx. That's great. Is it going to be enough? They take care of the Mord. They take care of the Brand. But the Brand does take a double kill on his way out. The Urgot is there. Nobody basing to deal with him. He is going to take an inhib. So just the one inhib taken for all of that. The Urgot having to force back. Trying to get his combo going. Dashes forward. Big shot. What can he do? Here he comes. There's the flip. Can you fight him? I don't think so. Yeah, once he gets a hold of you, that's not something you can win, unfortunately. Urgot fairly low, looking to base. Bones in, trying to come into the area, and he's just going to scuttle away. Baron called by the blue team. Red team still waiting on Ezreal, about 30 seconds. Blue team, everybody's up. They do call Baron. And they are going to go there. The Jinx is going to step forward. See, this is a time, if you could catch her right now and kill her, you got a chance. But the Brand now is in the area, so you're in trouble. Circling around the ball yeet. 007 rolls his barrel. There's a slow. The Brand, is he going to be able to take advantage? No, just gets vision. The red team realizes that they probably can't fight. They need the Jace. Ezreal is going to try to take top lane to just kind of push things out. At this point, I don't really think you have any choice. You got to give up Baron, and you also have got to just play defense. I think that's what they're trying to do. Push out lanes, play defense. They got to know that the Urgot is coming top. Somebody's got to get here to defend this. So they do take Baron, or they do start Baron, excuse me, finally. Uh-oh, hey now, microphone. The Urgot, is anybody going to go there? They're trying to deal with what's in the mid lane, and the Nico. Look at that shot, good gracious. Ball yeet. Holy cow, what a genius play, taking the portal to get away. That looked like sure death.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Now he's going to base. And Urgot does go and take that inhib for free. He's under tower, taking tower shots, but he's doing so much damage. He does it, flips him. Bones in has to pull back. Good gracious, this Urgot is a problem. And Jinx just comes in with her rockets, takes out the Bones in. Here they're trying to play defense, but the Urgot just doing so much damage. Same with the Jinx. Lays up a wind wall. Can they deal with this Urgot? There's a flip and goodbye ball yeet. Rockets coming forward. They're going to take the second tower. And really, I think that's it. You're not going to stop the Urgot. He's just going to sit here and circle and circle and circle. So that's the end of that game. 34-26. And yeah, I mean, I guess my feeling on this, right, is that you missed the ADC. You missed the traditional ADC on that. Also, though, there was not a ton of crowd control, and the Nico was just far superior on that. So anyway, that's my feeling. Right or wrong, who knows? Let's look at some damage charts. How about that? Continue. So the Jinx did the most damage, almost 30,000. Where's Perry the Jace did 24.6. Where's Perry 22.7. Ball Yeet 14.3. Yone 10.4. And the Gragas 8.7. The Jinx, like we said, led, and then behind the Jinx was the Brand, followed by the Nico, followed by the Urgot, and then the Mord. And yeah, that 9-3 and 10 Nico, 7-7 and 14 Brand, and then the Jinx 12-7 and 13, and she was just sitting on the edge and doing some damage. Once that Jinx gets going, so difficult to deal with, and she proved it for sure today. Interesting thing is, if we can see the advanced details, can we see the graphs or anything? We can't. It won't let me see them. But the blue team had a good lead in the beginning, and unfortunately, I think also there was a time there where the lane phase was kind of over, and maybe they could have rotated and done something different. The Gragas, that lane took far too long, and he was simply not doing enough damage with the items he was building. Okay, so there you go. Rare. It's rare that our first team loses. I guess I was talking about the red team, not the blue team that time. I said blue team, but I meant red team. It's rare that our first team loses, but they got a loss today. And that's the end of our stream. Till next time.